Yeah.
So you go to college, but your times do not improve.
Yeah.
Tell your audience how you go to college and then you end up regressing from high school.
Each year I pretty much got a second slower. It was one of those things where, I seen it happening. It was, my at some point where my relationship with my family pretty much was estranged. There was a point of where I just found myself as an athlete, just kind of keeping my nose above water, uh, figuratively and then literally. I was had injuries, plantar fasciitis, and found myself doing aqua jogs in the pool, often or hamstring injuries, where I felt like I was getting to the moment of being able to break through that mental block that I had, like a writer's block. I kind of had an athletic block. And it always seemed to happen around that last 200 where I felt like I didn't have that pop. I mean, the workouts were amazing. I felt like I was running amazing times in practice, but it's just something wasn't working with myself on the track. But again, looking back, that's one of those things I tell my athletes now. It's okay to talk to somebody, let you know how you feel, what things are going on. It's okay to have, see a therapist, a sports psychologist, just to be able to maybe unlock whatever is locked up in your brain, what was blocking. But in that course of that, growing up as an athlete and as a youth athlete through the Junior Olympic and TAC and USATF, I was able to. I was just running track. It was just me, focused on my race. I couldn't tell you any other athlete's name pretty much unless they're in my race. I couldn't. I tell you about a pole vault or what other exercises. I would just run my race and go. And as I was declining or getting slower on the track, I was getting more track savvy and track and educated in track and field. I started being a student of the sport. I started being more of a team leader in any kind of way that I could be and to assist a team player. So where one that growing up, I excelled at being an individual athlete and with fast times, but not maybe a good teammate. But then in college, probably wasn't as fast as I wanted to reach, but I definitely became a really good teammate, team captain and leader. A lot of times I would, in people around campus, different sports knew who I was, and so that was the kind of the trade off. And I feel like the mix of the dynamic of both um, levels of being an athlete in a team environment really helped me as a coach later on. But yeah, it was devastating to see that those times not really reaching, not getting faster than that 146.45. But and when you pop in popcorn, the kernels pop at their own pace. Some pop
Mhm.
fast, some pop at the end, but it's all part of the same taste.